Hey my lovelies, it's Mitch here. I'm just coming on to do this Wednesday's Facebook card reveals for you all. So, if you were drawn to card number 1, we're going into the energies of happy surprise. And it just says here at the bottom, something very good is about to happen. Now, I don't know what that's going to be, but you know, if you've been sort of tested a little bit recently and if you've been feeling a little bit close to the wire with stuff, stay focused, put that energy of, you know, something amazing happening or coming kind of full circle, because the universe does hear our problems, our frustrations and our worries, and it tries to work on side with us. So happy surprise. Hopefully something beautiful is literally on the cusp of your fingertips, and it's going to be really positive. It's going to be really great for you. So if you've been sort of stuck, if you've been feeling a bit like there's no end in sight, there's going to be a gear shift. There's going to be something positive, something great that happens, and it's going to be really exciting. For those of you that are coming to see my show this evening in Yeovil, the happy surprise could just be coming to see my show. I don't know. But no, I'm sure it's something other than that. But happy surprise, something very good is about to happen. So keep the faith. That's really what this card is suggesting. You know, keep the spiritual faith. It's all well and good to be spiritual and everything's fine and fabulous because it's easy, isn't it? But when the going gets tough, when things feel a bit complicated or a bit heavy, that's when it's really important to stay aligned to our spirituality, our truth. And I just feel like a positive gear shift is coming in, so something great will happen. And when it does, celebrate it, embrace it, and, you know, hopefully it will give you what you need energetically to move forward in your own personal life. Now then, as we're moving into card number 2, we're going into the energies of relax, everything's okay. And it just says here, don't worry, it's all going to be fine. Now that's really easier said than done when we're in the thick of things, you know. Anyone can say, oh, relax, you know, it doesn't matter. But to actually really give yourself permission to relax, because the thing is, we can worry ourselves till we're in like almost an early grave. It's not going to change the reality of stuff. You know, those energies, those things still are going to have to play out the way that they're going to have to play out. So worrying doesn't change very much. All it does is take away the immediate moment of peace, the immediate moment of happiness. So relax, everything's okay. Even if you don't feel like that at the moment, try to relax into that. Try to sort of know that, again, there's a higher sort of energy line at play. There's a higher story being understood, being created by the creator, and we don't maybe have access to it yet, but we will learn about it. We will have access, and, you know, hopefully things are going to be really comfortable for you moving forward. But, you know, if you are worrying, if you are feeling overwhelmed, all it's doing is creating a bit of mental torture in that immediate space, in that immediate moment. And it is really hard to move it to one side and to let go of those fears, those anxieties, those worries, those human experiences, those human, you know, energies that we have, that we hold. But I just feel like this is suggesting and saying, just pause, it's all going to be okay. Just breathe it in, breathe it out, relax, ground, anchor, let go. You got this. Even if you don't feel like you've got it, I kind of feel like you do have it. And finally, as we're moving into card number 3, we're going into the energies of talk about your feelings. And it just says at the bottom, tell a friend how you feel. I think this is really important if you've been drawn to card 3. So many people that I'm seeing in readings, certainly, and in healing sessions, but mainly in readings, they seem to feel like they've got to be Superman or Superwoman, and they've got to be mighty strong, and they've got to be, you know, more powerful than anybody else around them. And you don't. You know, the spirit world certainly do not expect you to take on that role of putting yourself under that sort of detriment or that level of pressure. So if you're struggling, if you're having a wobble, tell someone how you feel, whether it's a friend, whether it's a professional service as well. You know, tell somebody what's going on. There are many good sort of charity lines that you can phone, that you can kind of ring. Samaritans is obviously one, depending on what's going on with you. There are many others, and invest in somebody, because people want to help, people want to hear, people want to listen, but they can't help if you're not always letting them know what's going on. Sometimes we have the opposite. Sometimes we have people that are telling too much. So it's that sort of finding the balance of stuff, you know. But I think if you are someone that is bottling up stuff, if you're struggling, if you feel like you're screaming but nobody can hear you, look into, you know, people that actually are on side, that do want to help you, whether it's friends or family members or other types of professional service that can just offer that talk therapy, that talking space to get things communicated, because communication is a massive thing. When we allow for pure communication to happen, we can take back our power, we can take control over stuff. But when we're suppress and trying to be stronger than strong, it's not good, it's not healthy, and essentially you will at some stage buckle under the demand and under the pressure. So don't put yourself through that. It's unnecessary, it's unneeded. So find a friend, talk about your feelings, or find someone that can listen, and do what's required. Allow that open kind of channel of communication to take place, really. You don't have to be the strong one all the time. Let someone come in and stand with you and be strong for you a little bit. So an interesting set of cards. I hope you can make sense of their messages. I'm going to leave their magic and leave their unicorn love with you. So tonight I'm over at Meet at 8 in Yeovil doing a sold out show. It's the second sort of night of my Spirit Magic UK tour. So for those that have got tickets, I will see some of you lovelies down in Yeovil this evening. Really excited for that. And yeah, just have a beautiful week. Look after yourselves, and I will catch up and see the rest of you as and when very soon. Take care. Have a beautiful week ahead. See you soon. Bye for now.